How did I go from being a filmmaker to, well, whatever this is? Allow me to take you on a life's journey in broad strokes. I went on my first mushroom hunt deep in the Trinity Alps of Northern California during the harvest of 2009. I had the privilege to go with an experienced mushroom hunter.
I'm Ryan Warwick. I teach people about mushrooms.
Ryan led me into the forest and into the ecology of mycology on a bountiful treasure hunt.
Yeah, we were just walking through the forest one morning and saw a lump under some pine needles, and we had studied and knew what a mushroom was. This revealed the prettiest chanterelles ever. They were so pale and tender and soft, and there was just so many of them. Kept peeling the pine needles back and rolling them away, and there was just more and more. And it turned into a fabulous breakfast for everyone.
Ryan knew all the Latin names of the mushrooms and would translate them so that each mushroom became a kind of short narrative. Russula zarampolina, the brittle gill that wears dark red garments. Then he would say something like, "Did you know the spores are released at 25,000 Gs, hypothetically enough to break through the atmosphere, which maybe they could because spores can survive the vacuum of space?" The hunt, combined with the deliciousness, combined with the mystery, combined with the deep forest, made for a potent intoxication. I was enamored, and something more. Fungi taught me to look deeper, be hungry, and to seek out that which sustains. I bought mushrooms demystified, and my sister gave me mycelium running as a birthday gift. I learned to ID new mushrooms every season, then found myself seeking out the rain. I could feel myself changing, hungering for more. So I learned to grow them with my sister Zuleika.
We decided to convert one of the rooms in our grandparents' garage into a grow room. So neither Hamilton or I had any experience with growing mushrooms.
You wanted to coat the vermiculite pretty evenly. Vermiculite keeps the moisture in the jars.
So we were very optimistic and enthusiastic, but maybe a little bit naive.
We learned what not to do. They're sealed, huh? You better let me give it a try. Try tapping the edges. I'm doing about 25 cc's per jar.
Time to rock.
What we didn't know about growing any mushroom in any quantity was that the jars, the mason jars that we were using, we were never going to get big flushes out of them.
Failure is as much a part of the process as success. Fungi taught me to be patient and to know when the conditions are just right. I went to the place where they were supposed to be, but I didn't find any mushrooms. There weren't any for me. So, where are the mushrooms? I said, where are the mushrooms? I don't want to bushwhack anymore. I fell in love and moved to Nepal to be with my future wife and the mother of my future children. I became a farmer, inspired by reducing my carbon footprint in an attempt to help save the world. I think producing your own food is an elegant solution that most people can participate in. Subtropical Himalayan monsoon mushroom hunting is incredible. I gave my blood for mushrooms, which seems like a feeble offering for that which has given us all so much. Fungi are integral to our ecosystems and to our inner biomes. If fungi are conducting the song of the forest ecosystem, could it be possible that they are also writing music within us as well? Now I feel like I am a node in the network, possibly doing their bidding. Okay, so what I want to show you is how to prepare Amanita muscaria for culinary consumption. For the next decade, I hunted mushrooms in the Himalaya, the Rockies, the Alps, the Sierra Nevadas, the Redwood Coast, the UK, all across Europe, Mexico, Korea, New Zealand. Basically, wherever I went, there they were. Oh. What do we have here? Oh yeah, that's beauty.
Whoa. Oh my goodness gracious.
Look at that. Okay, this one is an amazing pink blush on the stalk of this Russula zarampolina. My all-time favorites. Just up the hill from this fat bolete spot. I discovered this giant dead standing oyster tree that has probably 100 pounds of oysters on it that I can't reach. And just now, as we're harvesting the oysters, we discovered these huge patch of baby honey mushrooms, which I am very excited about, and doubly excited that there's one tree with both oysters and honey mushrooms on the same tree. That's awesome. I returned to Colorado with my wife and child to live with my family and help take care of my grandfather. As one of his caregivers, I became familiar with the reality of dementia, the degenerative brain disease.
F-R-E-E.
He lived a long, full life and is loved deeply. Perhaps a parting gift from him was showing me I need to pay attention to my health. I wanted to save my own brain from a similar fate.
F-R-E-E. Apostrophe free.
I looked into what medicinal mushrooms could do for my brain and learned about Hericium erinaceus, Cordyceps militaris, the psilocybe genus, and their interwoven nootropic effects. I learned the myriad ways reishi, ganodinic acid, and triterpenoids won it the moniker mushroom of immortality. I learned how the Sclerotia chaga was crowned king due to its antioxidants, melanin, and betulinic acid. But what about the King Boletus edulis and its high levels of gold and selenium? The turkey tail's natural killer cells, the PSPs and PSKs, or the unique hericenones in lion's mane, breaking ground and breaking amyloid plaque, or the neuroplasticity promotion of dendrite-growing psilocybin, or the effects of cordycepin on DNA. Don't even get me started on oysters' plethora of medicinal qualities and practical applications. For 6 years, I consumed medicinal and functional mushrooms, vetting suppliers as I went, and for 6 years, I never caught more than a cold. There is much to learn. A whole new world of mushroom fascination opened up to me, and I dived in, and the deeper I got, the more interesting and apocryphal stories revealed themselves.
I've always been impressed with his ability to self-educate about all of this and to dig deeper into the things that really interest him about it.
Fungi taught me to explore and create connections. And then it struck me. A fully formed idea plucked from the ether. I could just make movies about mushrooms, combining my joys for potential exponential joys. Raising money for film is crucial and difficult. Raising money for mushroom films is nearly impossible. It's massive Russula brevipes here, glowing under the black light. But what if the mushrooms paid for the films? It felt logical. It felt right. And I trust the feels. It's a beautiful specimen. You can see some of the yellow. Something is reacting inside the gills. But how was I going to make it happen in real life? I am compelled, and now I'm letting myself be guided by intuition or fungi. I can't decide. Starting a mushroom extract company in order to finance all my mycological movies that I want to make was a clear path and an easy choice to make. I am helping to provide the medicine I believe in and fulfilling my passions as a filmmaker and a mycophile. The conditions are just right. It's time to launch this company. A company that can sustain my life of filmmaking and my excitement for mushrooms. Making movies with the baby strapped on the back in the basement. Shooting content for Hamilton's Mushroom Extracts and for all the ethno-mycological films that I'm producing. And the truth is, I've been making connections and building the network all along my journey's path. Nice, make sure you get it out from the bottom. All right. So hold it up, tell me what that is.
Amanita muscaria.
Welcome to Hamilton's Mushroom Extracts, exploring the ecology of mycology and making mushrooms accessible, entertaining, and fun. Thank you for supporting mycological content creation.